ተጉዘው በፈጣን ቴክኖሎጂ ታግዘው ግንኙነቱ ሳይወሰን የሥራ እንቅስቃሴውን ሳይገድቡ ዘና ብለው በነፃነት የሚጠቀሙበት ፕሪሚየም ያልተገደበ የሞባይል ጥቅል አገልግሎት።
ፕሪሚየም ያልተገደበ ሞባይል ፍላጎትን ያሟላል። ያልተገደበ አገልግሎት ተመጣጣኝ ዋጋ።
አገልግሎቱን በማይቴ ሆቴል ወይም በቴሌብር ሞባይል መተግበሪያ በኢትዮ ገበታ ወይም አቅራቢያው በሚገኝ የኢትዮ ቴሌኮም ሽያጭ ማዕከል በቀላሉ በመግዛት የቅናሹ ተጠቃሚ ይሁኑ። ኢትዮ ቴሌኮም ለደንበኞቹ ምንጊዜ ማርኪና ምቹ። ኢትዮ ቴሌኮም።
የልማት ሐሳብ ጥንስስ ተባስቶ ተፈትሎ ከግቡ ሲደርስ እኛ ቀደምት የኢኮኖሚ አነቃቂ ኃይል ነበር። ጠምደው ሲያርሱ ዘርተው ሲያጭዱ የማሳው ፍሬ ሰምሮ ጎተራው ሲሞላ ምርኩዝ ሆነናል። የጥበበኞች ብዕር ከወረቀቱ ሲያርፍ እጃውሰን ሂሩት አባቷ ማን ነው ብለን ከጥያቄዎቻቸው መልስ ጋር ያስታረቅን ችግር ፈቾች በእሳት ወላፈን ተፈትኖ ቅርጹን እንደያዘ ብረት ሐሳብ ተጋርተን መንገድ መርተን የሀገርን ልማት አንጸን ለትውልድ ያሻገርን ባለአሻራዎች በዓለም አደባባይ ሀገራችንን የወከለ ቦንዳትመን በራስ አቅም በተባበረ ጉልበት ውሃን ወደ መብራት ያሻገርን የዘመን ችግር ፈቺ ድልድዮች ያልታዩ ገጾችን ገልጠን ልዩ ተሰጥኦን አፍክተን አዳዲስ ሐሳብ አዳብረን አብረን ለማደግ በጋራ ምንሰራ ከኢንዱስትሪ ግንባታ እስከ ምርት አቅርቦት ሀገር የሚገነቡ ባለ ራዕዮች ደጀን ሲሹ አብነቶች ከግዙፍ ኢኮኖሚ በስተጀርባ ስማችንን በደማቅ ቀለም አትመን የብዙዎችን ሕይወት ለዘመናት ያቀና ባለ ብርቱ እጆች ከአንድ ክፍለ ዘመን በላይ የልማት አገልጋይ የኢትዮጵያ ልማት ባንክ የልማት አጋሩ።
ላለፉት 20 ዓመታት የሪል ስቴት ዘርፍ ኮከብ ሆነን በከፍታችን ዘልቀናል። ቃላችንን ጠብቀን ካስረከብናቸው ግዙፍ መንደሮቻችን በተጨማሪ በመንደር 3 እና በቦሌ አትላስ ብዙዎች የጊፍት ማህበረሰብ አባል ሆነዋል። እነሆ በቅርቡ የአምስተኛው መንደራችንን ሽያጭ በሲኤምሲ ለመጀመር ዝግጅታችንን አጠናቀናል። መላው ዓለም በአንድ ልብ የሚከታተለውን የ2022 የኳታር የዓለም ዋንጫ ዋና አጋር በመሆን ሁሉንም ጨዋታዎች በቤትዎ ሆነው በምቾት እንዲመለከቱ ስፖንሰር በማድረጋችን ደስታ ይሰማናል። ጊፍት ሪል ስቴትስ ማህበረሰብን እንገነባለን።
አንድ ፓርክ ብዙ ዓለም። የባሌ ተራሮች ብሔራዊ ፓርክ የብርቅዬዎቹ መኖሪያ ውብ መልክዓ ምድር የትልቁ ፕላቶ መገኛ። ባሌ ተራሮች ብሔራዊ ፓርክን መጎብኘት ከኢትዮጵያ ጸጋ መተዋወቅ ነው። የበርካታ ምንጮች መፍለቂያ። እዚህ ስትደርሱ ሐረና ልዩን ደን ትጎበኛላችሁ። ለእግር ጉዞ የተመቹ ቀጠናዎች፣ አይን የማይጠግባቸው ተፈጥሮዎች፣ ከ4000 ሜትር በላይ ከፍታ ያላቸው የተራራ ሰገነቶች፣ ንጹህ አየር የሚጋብዝ ልዩ ቦታ፣ የሚታየው ሁሉ ልዩ የሆነበት የሀገራችሁን መስህብ ይጎብኙ። ለእርሶ የተመቹ ውብ ማረፊያዎችም ተዘጋጅተዋል። ወደ ባሌ ተራሮች ብሔራዊ ፓርክ ሲመጡ እንዲሁ አይመለሱም። በአፍሪካ ትልቁን ዋሻ ሶፍ ዑመርን የመጎብኘት ዕድል ያገኛሉ። ይጓዙ፣ ይጎብኙ፣ ሀገሩን ይወቁ። የኢፌዴሪ ቱሪዝም ሚኒስቴር።
From an African team so far at this World Cup, Senegal, Tunisia, Morocco and Cameroon have all failed to score. Will Ghana do so today? Portugal in the red shirts with the green shorts kicking from left to right in this opening half. Uruguay and Korea Republic drawing 0-0 earlier today. So a real opportunity for one of these two teams to stamp their mark on Group H.
Yeah, and Fernando Santos, the Portugal coach, has gone for a real attacking lineup today, with Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes sitting in those higher attacking midfield positions. They're going to try and occupy that back five of Ghana, probably with 6 players, try and get those players in pockets facing forward where they can really hurt teams. And if they can get in that final third, they can face forward, create chances, and also pick up set pieces and free kicks where we all know Cristiano Ronaldo can really be deadly in those positions. And for Ghana, it's a 5-3-2.
By Ronaldo.
It's a 5-3-2, and again, Ghana really, really good on counter-attacking situations. So, yeah, there's Santos, animated already in the first minute. Wanting ball from his team, better from his team in terms of quality.
Otto Addo was only appointed interim head coach in February of Ghana. Former Ghana international, 1 goal in his 15 appearances for his country. Fernando Santos, at his 3rd World Cup as a coach, led Greece to the round of 16 in 2014 and Portugal to the same stage 4 years ago. Salisu. First touch for Atazigi. One position where Ghana do lack experience is in goal. This is Atazigi's 12th international appearances. His backups, Danlad and Nuruddin. Well, Danlad has made 4 appearances for Ghana and Nuruddin only 2.
Yeah, and I think already for Ghana, the biggest thing they're going to have to deal with is who goes out and deals with the fullback, because they're playing a 5-3-2, 2 centre forwards pressing the centre backs. So when it goes into fullbacks areas, it's the wing backs having to release to affect them, and that could cause them a few issues early on in this game.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Neves. All over the top for Portugal. They can't make anything of it over on that far side. Run forward from Rafael Guerreiro. Did get a touch off a Ghana player last of all, so it's a corner, first of the match.
Yeah, great opportunity to get the ball in the box and cause real pressure early on and put this goalkeeper under pressure from the first delivery.
Bruno Fernandes was the player who actually placed the ball on the corner quadrant. Rafael Guerreiro is the man who looks like he's going to deliver it. Option of a short corner with Fernandes. Guerreiro. Struck back towards goal, but always going wide. From Otavio. Ghana beat Nigeria on away goals in the 3rd round of qualifying to secure their place at this World Cup. It was 0-0 in the first match in Ghana when they met over 2 legs back in March, and then 1-1 in the 2nd leg in Nigeria. Thomas Partey with the goal, presumably to provoke a party in Ghana. Touch from Partey.
Yeah, what you can see early on is Portugal want to get pressure higher up, get pressure on this Ghana team, not let them get any rhythm, stifle them from the very start of the game.
Away by Amati. Bruno Fernandes. Run being made through the middle. But it wasn't spotted. Fernandes still waits inside the penalty area. It's a lovely run through. João Felix. Find a way through in the end. Turn is by Kudos. Real Portugal pressure then in the opening exchanges. João Cancelo. Fernandes. See that very often.
No, you could see what he was looking for. The runner just come off the back shoulder. Defender wasn't aware, and he's just trying to drop it in the back, behind the back line, and get Ghana facing their own goal.
No surprise that in the early passage of play, Portugal have had 70% of possession. By Kudos, couldn't find a way through. Cancelo. Turned by Otavio. By Pereira. I would imagine that one word that both coaches will have used in their pre-match talk as Pereira gets that one away to safety. The one word that both might have used for different reasons is patience.
Yeah, absolutely, and that can work both with the ball and without the ball. Ghana have to be really patient, disciplined when they haven't got the ball, make sure they reduce the spaces, and Portugal are going to have to be really patient with the ball. You know, what you identify early on for Portugal is they're pushing their fullbacks really high, which then allows João Felix and Otavio to work inside and create those overloads higher up.
But here come Ghana on that far side. There's only one man in the middle. It's towards Williams, but gathered by Costa. Again, Iñaki Williams is going to have to be patient up front for Ghana, leading the line on his own. Pereira. What a moment it must be for Danilo Pereira, who missed the World Cup in Russia because of an Achilles injury. João Cancelo. To find a way through against Baba Rahman. Samed. Partey. Saidu on that far side. Amati. Jiku. Ghana lose out, and a great chance here for Cristiano Ronaldo. Denied by Lawrence Atazigi.
Yeah, just a turnover in midfield, not a pass you want to receive under pressure. One touch, next touch he releases him, is onside. I think Cristiano Ronaldo would like a tighter touch there to enable him to be able to get his head up and potentially finish on the second. Keeper off his line really quickly though, recognises the danger, comes out, spreads himself well, and makes the save.
If he scores tonight, Cristiano Ronaldo becomes the first player to score at 5 different World Cups. Away by Rahman. Ghana get the throw, good pressure from Iñaki Williams. Ayew to take. Salisu. Rahman loses out though to Silva. Referee just thought there as to whether there might be an advantage that he could play in Portugal's favour. Otavio, the man who took the tumble. And the free kick's been taken quickly. Pereira. This comes Amati. Just down by Williams. Ayew. Samet. And again. Salis Abdul Samed with a little jink there to give himself a little bit of room to get away from Otavio. Partey. Dispossessed. Otavio. Ronaldo's in the middle. So is Fernandes. Otavio waits on the edge of the area. Felix is there as well. Otavio. Neatly done. Guerrero. Fernandes. Guerrero to drive it across and cleared away by Jiku.
Really good change of tempo, 1 and 2 touch. Getting in behind, and Ronaldo's movement in the box is frightening at times. He just sits off the shoulder.
Corner taken quickly. Deep. Ronaldo!
He just works off the blind side all the time. So as a defender, it's a nightmare. You're trying to look at the ball, trying to keep an eye on him, and it's really hard to do both. And then he just changes his movement at the last minute.
Been said before, but he has an absolutely magnificent leap to get on the end of balls into the air.
Yeah, he's high, and his hang time. He stays up there for so long, which enables him to get above defenders, stay up there, and that's why he scores, you know, some fantastic goals with his head.
Herrera's ball away. Cancelo. Guerrero. Felix. Portugal coming into this World Cup in pretty decent form. They've won 6 of their last 9 matches in all competitions and kept 4 clean sheets in the last 6 and 5 in their last 8.
And just from these opening spells, it doesn't look like Otavio's playing on the wing. It looks like Bruno Fernandes is drifting out there, but playing on the inside channel so that they can penetrate more balls central and create those overloads.
Guerrero. Neves. Silva. Otavio. Dispossessed. Ayew. Fouled right under the nose of the referee.
And I have to say that's something Portugal are doing really well, because one of Ghana's strengths is on a turnover, on a counter-attack, they can carry the ball really well at pace. Portugal are stopping that at source. As soon as they turn it over, they're getting around it, and they're either giving fouls away in the opposition's half, which is clever, or they're winning it back.
Seydu. Turned by Amati. Ayew. Pereira breathing right down his neck. Andre Ayew. Jordan Ayew, his younger brother, is amongst the substitutes for Ghana this evening. Chase on here, and Williams couldn't quite bring that ball under control. Iñaki Williams with Athletic Bilbao in Spain. He did actually make one appearance for Spain in a friendly 6 years ago. Switched to Ghana, made his debut in September. And his younger brother Nico is actually in the Spanish squad. Guerrero. Costa. Diaz. Cancelo. Silva. Here's Pereira. Silva. Cancelo looking for the return ball from Ronaldo. And Ronaldo might get there first for Portugal. He does. Fernandes. Portugal have been adamant in the build-up to this match that Cristiano Ronaldo's headline-making exit from his club, Manchester United in England, hasn't affected their preparations in any way. Cancelo drives it in, away by Salisu. Kudus. Williams waiting ahead of the ball. Just a touch too strong there for Partey. Pereira. Ruben Neves, the only player in this Portugal side who hasn't scored a goal for his country. Ironically, he's top scorer at his club this season. Ruben Neves, Wolverhampton Wanderers in the English Premier League, currently struggling at the wrong end of the English Premier League. Played wide by Silva. Neves switching it across to João Cancelo. Fernandes.
Portugal have got a lot of players beneath the ball at the moment and not enough to go into in higher areas. Bernardo Silva's dropping a little bit deeper to dictate the play rather than staying higher and receiving between the lines.
Pereira. Cancelo.
Ghana just happy to keep their shape. No one flying out, no one being indisciplined, saying to Portugal, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to break us down.
That is a foul, though, by Aladou Seydou. Only made his international debut in June, the fullback at the Kirin Cup in Japan, where he was sent off on his second appearance against Chile.
Portugal are almost playing 6v2 above the midfield line of Ghana.
Look at that for possession, 70% for Portugal. That 7% in the middle is when the ball is uncontested, i.e. not under the control of either of the teams, and that figure of 7% for uncontested is actually very low.
It is low, and it's because Portugal are dominating the ball. You know, like I say, they're playing in that build phase, lots of passes without really hurting Ghana by playing between lines and changing tempo. But maybe it's the game plan. You know, with Fernando Santos, let's wear them down, let's move them around, let's tire them out, and then when they're tired, we can start probing and we can start getting in behind a little bit more.
Which all goes back to that word, patience.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have to say, commend Ghana right now, very patient in their shape.
Fernandes hoped for a free kick, doesn't get one from the American official, Ismail Elfath. Rahman to take the throw. Williams. Amati. Seydou. Amati. Here's Djikou. Samed. It was aimed for Ayew, but it will be picked up here by Kudus. Couldn't quite put it into the path of Williams. Neves. Felix is out wide on that far touchline. Instead played in field at Tavio. A little flick. Half headed away by Amati. Ronaldo waiting in the middle. Not the sort of delivery that the Portuguese talisman and captain would have wanted.
Clearly seems a bit of a theme early on in the game is that Portugal are trying to get deliveries into the box with Ronaldo in there. But against three centre-backs, maybe they need to get it on the floor, play in between the pockets and try and break them down on the ground a little bit more.
Marty just lets it run. Santos now 68 years old. He's been actually in charge since September of 2014. Had his 100th match in charge back in June. A 2-0 win against the Czech Republic in the UEFA Nations League. Pereira. Diaz. Felix. Ayew. Foul by Neves.
Again, just another example of Portugal. Anytime Ghana look to break, get around them quickly, break it up.
Party to take the free kick. Otavio, here's Pereira. Cancelo. Towards Fernandez. Pereira wins it. Awkward little bounce there for Amati, but there was a foul on Seydou, who's in a bit of trouble here.
Entirely sure why he's gone down there. To be honest, it's a little bit theatrical for me. Not something I particularly like in the game.
Just past the 25-minute mark then, if you have just joined us. Portugal 0, Ghana 0 in this Group H encounter at Stadium 974 in Doha in Qatar. The two teams in this group, Uruguay and Korea Republic, drawing 0-0 earlier today. So a real chance for one of these two sides to set the early pace in Group H. Fernandez. Ronaldo was caught there. Referee says play on. Work wide by Silva. Guerrero. Ayew. will just get to that ball first. Samed. Two upon him very quickly indeed.
Yeah, look at the numbers that Portugal get around the player on the ball as soon as there's a turnover.
Party forced to go backwards, away by Atizigi. Eventually play is halted. Neves. Cancelo. In towards Felix. Easy away though by Chiku. Pereira. Cancelo. Fernandes. Driven deep, just too high. Picked up though on that far side, Silva. João Felix with that effort. Looked a little bit off balance when he struck it.
Yeah, just as it's cut back to him here, he lifts his head, and as he lifts his head, he puts it over the bar rather than just focusing down and getting the technique right. I think what I'd potentially look at for 5 minutes is maybe pulling my fullbacks a little bit lower, keeping my wide players a little bit wider so that we can pull those wing backs out and potentially create spaces between them down the sides, because at the moment they're not really hurting Ghana with the kind of slow patient play.
Certainly a bit of a tactical battle between Fernando Santos of Portugal and Otto Addo of Ghana. Salisu. Ayew couldn't get on the end of it. Samed. One in the air by Cancelo, but Williams comes away with possession. Samed. Party looking to spread it wide. Seydou. Party. Bit of room on this near side for Rahman. Firm header from Salisu. There's a bit of a gap on this near side if Portugal can work it wide. They do to Silva. Fernandes. That's a foul by Salis Abdul Samed.
Yeah, it's clever play. Just draws the defender in, draws a foul, gets a free kick in a good area. It's better from Portugal, breaking a little bit quicker, exploiting the spaces that Ghana attacked down the left, so they leave space behind, and they've exploited that well in that situation.
Salis Abdul Samed was actually uncapped when he was called into the World Cup squad. He's since made his international debut, but this is just his second appearance in his country's colours. Cancelo making a roof on the Portuguese right, and eventually, as you can see there on the right of your screen, Ghana go across to mark him. Fernandes with it. Easily away by Williams, helping out his defenders. Seydou. Amati. Ronaldo in a real tussle. Cristiano Ronaldo won't count. Whistle's gone. Foul by Ronaldo, and it is not a moment of World Cup history.
Yeah, I think he's used his strength well there. It's 50-50 for me, but you can see why the referee's given it as a foul.
Cristiano Ronaldo has had only 12 touches of the ball in the half an hour that we've played here at Stadium 974. Pereira. That's a foul. Clear foul. By Amati on Felix. Felix, the fourth most expensive transfer ever when he joined Atletico Madrid from Benfica back in 2019. Ronaldo. As always, there's just a surge of anticipation every time that man is in possession.
Yeah, special players, people come and pay money to come and see them play, and he is a very special player and has been for so many years, and this is a top stage for him to perform on.
Well, certainly his last World Cup, though, 37 years of age now. Ghana have brought everybody back. Behind the ball, Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes with the delivery. It was towards Pereira. Ayew got in the way, and it was a good job he did as well, because Danilo Pereira was in an excellent position.
Yeah, a little bit more on that delivery, and I think it would have been to Pereira, and he could have had a chance on goal. It was just a little bit flat.
Fernandes across. Got 3 goals in World Cup qualifying, including both in the playoff final win against North Macedonia. Taken well by Lawrence Atazigi.
It's a great take as a defender. That's what you want your goalkeeper to come and do. Command the box, take crosses, take the pressure off.
Samed. A touch back from Kudus. Ayew loses out. Clear foul. Really is one-way traffic at the moment. Ghana have yet to have a touch in the Portugal penalty area. Cancelo. Diaz. Ronaldo able to spin. Seydu. Abdel Samet. Able to find Mohamed Salisu. Not the best of balls forward from the defender. Look at that. 5 attempts from Portugal. One of them on target. 0-0 from Ghana so far.
Yeah, I think what Portugal need to be prepared to do is once they get into that final third is still have players prepared to run beyond.
Cancelo looking to do exactly that. Faced by Rahman. Support from Bernardo Silva.
If they can get more players running beyond, it'll drop the back line off and it'll create space.
Otavio in towards Ronaldo. Ghana able to clear, not too far. Pereira. João Felix. Well, he's gone down. The shot was easy for Atazigi to gather. João Felix is asking for a free kick. He's not going to get one. Long ball forward towards Iñaki Williams. Diaz. Oh, he didn't prevent it going behind. It's a corner for Ghana. Their first of the match. And the first real opportunity for Ghana to blow their own trumpet and have a go at the Portuguese defence.
And that's great work from Williams. He could have given that up. He's been an isolated figure for this first half. It's a thankless task up there on his own, but he's chased it down and he's won his team a corner. Now they've got an opportunity to put pressure on Portugal. Good delivery is really important in these moments.
Saidu places it. Ghana have scored in each of their last 5 matches at World Cup finals. Jiku, Amati, Salisu, all forward from the back, looking to get on the end of this corner kick. Easily away. Second opportunity though. Partey was the target. They get another corner. Headed away by Fernandez.
Again, it's all about the delivery. If they can get it into the right areas, they've got 2 on the edge for second balls as well. Real opportunity to put Portugal under pressure.
Baba Rahman to take then. Portugal, everybody back. Rahman, more height on it. Ronaldo on the end of the corner though to clear it away, and the referee spotted an infringement anyway. Sailor. Pereira. Diaz. Cancelo. Well, it was kept in play by Rahman, but he might regret it. One back though by Abdul Samed. Williams. And Pereira is first to the loose ball. Towards Fernandez. He's not going to get there though. Just a little bit too much on the forward pass. So he'll be starting to think about his half-time team talk, as will Otto Addo.
Yeah, I think Otto Addo will be pretty pleased at the moment. You know, they've been disciplined, they've stayed in their shape. For Portugal, I think it might be about just stepping up that tempo, having more people prepared to run beyond lines, getting more numbers higher up the pitch, and switching that play a lot quicker. If they can move it from side to side a lot quicker, they'll pull Ghana out, and then they can get those openings to play through.
Cancelo switches it wide. Guerrero. Felix. Neves. Felix and Fernando in the middle. Easily away though by Jiku. Pereira will tidy. Successful challenge from Salis Abdul Samed. Williams. Rahman. Samed. Here's Salisu. Rahman. Ghana have conceded possession and Portugal will look to break quickly here. Otavio. Looking for João Felix, but they go again. Cristiano Ronaldo on that far side. Felix in the middle. Fernandes joining him. Guerrero on the edge of the area. Guerrero. Ronaldo. Blocked by Amati. Otavio. Here's Diaz. Fernandes. High hanging cross. It's still in play on that far side. And eventually the decision goes the way of Ghana. Must have been one or two anxious moments, though, amongst the Ghanaian defenders and their supporters here.
Yeah, it's a fantastic delivery. Always bending back inside. Not a great contact on the volley. Stays in play. Oof. And again, definitely a kick on the Portuguese player there. So, interesting decision. I have to say, there's so many times Cancelo's wide out on this right-hand side and he's overloaded. They can just give him, if they can switch play quickly and get him the ball, they can create more positive openings down this right-hand side.
Atazigi restarts play. Cancelo. Foul on Fernandes. Guerrero. Gets it back from Felix. Felix. Went down rather slowly there. Referee had a good view of it. And forward come Ghana with Kudus. That's a real battle for possession. And Ghana get the decision in the end. Mohamed Kudus is having a good season for Ajax in the Dutch Eredivisie. 10 goals for them already this season. Oh, it's been given away. Picked up by Felix. Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Cancelo. Silva. Cancelo drives it across. Guerrero will get there. Felix. Neves. Here's Cancelo again. That little touch for Otavio.
Yeah, much better tempo from Portugal. Clever play. Little ball around the corner. And I actually think he's going to cross it there. He's just got the execution wrong, leaning back. And unfortunately, it's gone out of play. I'm sure Fernando Santos will want a goal before half-time to change his team talk, settle them down a little bit, make sure that they come out with a lead. But like we discussed earlier, patience is going to be key. As a coach, you always want to go in with a lead if you can.
Last few seconds of the opening 45. Awkward bouncing ball there for Diaz to try and deal with. That is going to be a card. First yellow card of the match. And it is shown to that man there, Mohamed Kudus, for this challenge.
Yeah, that's very, very high. Very high and very worthy of a yellow card.
Two minutes of additional time, a minimum of 2 minutes to be played. Neves. Well, again, frustration for João Felix.
Yeah, I think he's just frustrated. The pass was delayed there. It could have come earlier and there would have been more space to get in behind. Just a bit too slow, Portugal, at times, with the way they're playing forward and moving the ball.
Not much doubt really that Ghana will be the happier of the two sides.
Yeah, absolutely. I think his coach will be going in and saying more of the same. Stay disciplined, keep the distances tight, keep moving your units, keep the distance between individuals and between your units really tight. And we know that Ghana can be a real threat on the counter-attack. So he'll be really pleased, I think, with this first 45 minutes.
Portugal have had the better of this first half with almost 2/3 of possession, but they've been unable to find a way through, and it's goalless at the break. Cristiano Ronaldo, well, I think the look on his face tells you all you need to know about Portugal's first half performance here at Stadium 974. And at the break, it is Portugal 0, Ghana 0.
Well, Ghana
የዓለም ዋንጫውን ሊያነሱ ይችላሉ ተብለው ቀድመ ግምት ከሰጣቸው ሀገራት መካከል አንዷ የሆነችው ፖርቹጋል ከጋና ጋር ያደረገችውን ጨዋታ የመጀመሪያው 45 ተጠናቋል። ባዶ ለባዶ በሆነ ውጤት ጨዋታው ቀጥሏል። ክቡራን ተመልካቾቻችን ከስፖንሰሮቻችን መልእክት በኋላ ተመልሰን ስንመጣ እዚህ ስቱዲዮ ኤልመዲን መሐመድ፣ ሰለሞን አባቡ በትንታኔ ይጠብቋችኋል። አብራችሁን ቆዩ።
ቀላል ኑሮን ለማሳለፍ እንዲሁም የተቀላጠፈ ኑሮን ለመምራት የኢትዮጵያ ንግድ ባንክ የሞባይል መተግበሪያን አሁኑኑ ይጫኑ። የኢትዮጵያ ንግድ ባንክ ሁሌም የሚተማመኑበት ባንክ።
የኩሊት ንግዴን አሻሽዬ ህይወቴን ለመቀየር ከማን ልበደር?
ነዳጅ ለመቅዳት ብር ጎደለ፣ ምን ተሻለ?
አነሰ በዛ ሳለል ከደሞዜ ቆጥቤ ትምህርቴን እንዴት ላሻሽል?
ችግርን አቅልሎ ህይወት የሚቀይር አዲስ የዲጂታል ፋይናንስ አገልግሎት በቴሌብር። ቴሌብር መላ የገንዘብ ክፍተትን በክብር የሚሞላ ያለምንም መያዣ የሚያበድር አስተማማኝ መላ። ቴሌብር እንደ ኪሴ ግብይት ላይ እንዳሉ በቂ ገንዘብ ካልያዙ ምንም ሳይጨነቁ የሚፈልጉትን ያዛሉ። የጎደሎትን ብር በቴሌብር እንደ ኪሴ ይከፍላሉ። ቴሌብር ሳንዱቅ ጠብታ ውሃ በርሜል ይሞላል። በቴሌብር ሳንዱቅ በወለድና ያለወለድ ከ1 ብር ጀምሮ በየዕለቱ መቆጠብ ይቻላል። ቴሌብር መላ
ክፍተት የሚሞላ
ቴሌብር እንደ ኪሴ
የግብይት ዋሴ
ቴሌብር ሳንዱቅ
ውጥን የሚያደምቅ
ፋይናንስ አገልግሎት ለሁሉም ኢትዮ ቴሌኮም።
የልማት ሐሳብ ጥንስስ ተዋስቶ ተፈትሎ ከግቡ ሲደርስ እኛ ቀደምት የኢኮኖሚ አነቃቂ ኃይል ነበር። ጠምደው ሲያርሱ ዘርተው ሲያጭዱ የማሳው ፍሬ ሰምሮ ጎተራው ሲሞላ ምርኩዝ ሆነናል። የጥበበኞች ብዕር ከወረቀቱ ሲያርፍ እጃውሰን ሂሩት አባቷ ማን ነው ብለን ከጥያቄዎቻቸው መልስ ጋር ያስታረቅን ችግር ፈቾች በእሳት ወላፈን ተፈትኖ ቅርጹን እንደያዘ ብረት ሐሳብ ተጋርተን መንገድ መርተን የሀገርን ልማት አንጸን ለትውልድ ያሻገርን ባለአሻራዎች በዓለም አደባባይ ሀገራችንን የወከለ ቦንድ አትመን በራስ አቅም በተባበረ ጉልበት ውሃን ወደ መብራት ያሻገርን የዘመን ችግር ፈቺ ድልድዮች ያልታዩ ገጾችን ገልጠን ልዩ ተሰጥኦን አፍክተን አዳዲስ ሐሳብ አዳብረን አብረን ለማደግ በጋራ ምንሰራ ከኢንዱስትሪ ግንባታ እስከ ምርት አቅርቦት ሀገር የሚገነቡ ባለራዕዮች ደጀን ሲሹ አብነቶች ከግዙፍ ኢኮኖሚ በስተጀርባ ስማችንን በደማቅ ቀለም አትመን የብዙዎችን ሕይወት ለዘመናት ያቀና ባለብርቱ እጆች ከአንድ ክፍለ ዘመን በላይ የልማት አገልጋይ የኢትዮጵያ ልማት ባንክ የልማት አጋሩ
የቀድሞ ዘመን እሳቤ ልቀት የጥረታቸው ውጤት ፍለጋ ሥራ ሲሰራ ተቀርጾ ይታያል በመኖሪያቸው የጥበባቸው ጥግ አሻራ ከጥንቱ በተረዳነው ባወቅነው ዘመነኛውን ጨምረን መሰረታዊ ተቋማትን በአንድ ጥላ ስር አካተን ተቀናጅተን ባካበትነው ልምድ ማህበረሰብን እንገነባለን። ጊፍት ሪል ስቴት
በበርካታ መስህቦች የተሞላችና የታደለች ሀገር ኢትዮጵያ ታሪክ፣ ቅርሶች፣ ማህበረሰብ፣ ባህል፣ ተፈጥሮ፣ ድንቅ መልክዓ ምድር፣ የዱር እንስሳት፣ ከተሞች፣ የመዝናኛ ስፍራዎች። እርሱ የትኞቹን መዳረሻዎች ለመጎብኘት አቅደዋል? ከመጎብኘት ደስታን፣ እርካታን፣ ጥሩ ትዝታን፣ ሐሴትንና ወንድማማችነትን ያተርፋሉ። ይጓዙ፣ ይጎብኙ፣ ሀገሩን ይወቁ። የኢፌድሪ ቱሪዝም ሚኒስቴር
የኢትዮጵያ ንግድ ባንክ፣ ኢትዮ ቴሌኮም፣ የኢትዮጵያ ልማት ባንክ፣ የፌዴራል ቱሪዝም ሚኒስቴር እንደዚሁም ጊፍት ሪል ስቴት፣ የኢትዮጵያ ብሮድካስቲንግ ኮርፖሬሽን ይህንን የዓለም ዋንጫ የቀጥታ ስርጭት ወደ ተመልካቾቻችን እንድናደርስ ስፖንሰር ስለሆኑን ዋነኛ አጋርም ስለሆኑን እጅግ አድርገን እናመሰግናለን። ፖርቹጋል ከጋና አስቀድሞም በብዙ መልኩ የተጠበቀ ጨዋታ ነበር። የመጀመሪያው የጨዋታ አጋማሽ ተጠናቋል። ግብ አልተቆጠረበትም። ኤልመዲ
ያው ከጨዋታው በፊት እንደገመት ነው በጥብቅ መከላከል እንደሚገባ ጋና ያስታውቅ ነበርና በመከላከሉ በኩል ጋና ስኬታማ ነበረ። ምንም እንኳን ከተለያዩ ከመስመር በሚነሱ ኳሶች እንዲሁም አንድ ጊዜ ብቻ ነው መሀል ለመሀል ለሮናልዶ ኳስ የተሰጠው በሱ የኮንትሮል ችግር ነው እንትን ያደረገው እንጂ ከዛ ውጪ ጋና የኳስ ቁጥጥር ብልጫ ተወስዶበታል። የጎል እድልም አልፈጠረም። በመከላከሉ በኩል ስኬታማ 45 ደቂቃ አሳልፏል ብዬ አስባለሁ። ነገር ግን እንዴት ነው ለማጥቃት ያሰበው ጋና የሚለውን ግን ምንም ሜዳ ላይ የሚታይ ነገር የለም። ምንም ቁጥሮችም አይዋሹም። አንድም ኦን ታርጌት ሙከራ ኦፍ ታርጌት ሙከራ የለውም እና በመከላከሉ ረገድ ጥሩ ሆኖ እንዴት ማጥቃትም እንዳለበት አንዳንድ ጊዜ በተለይ ኢናኪ ዊሊያምስ በጣም ፈጣን ነው። ሁለቱን ሴንትራል ዲፌንሶች ማምለጥ የሚችል አቅም አለው በካውንተር በትክክለኛው መንገድ ኳሱ ቢሄድና የማጥቃት ነገሩ ፍጹም ደካማ ነው። ፖርቹጋል አሁንም ሮናልዶን እይታ ውስጥ ያለውን ሮናልዶን አሁንም እየፈለጉ ያለው በተደጋጋሚ እያየ እንዳለና የወሰዱትን ያህል የኳስ ቁጥጥር ብልጫ ግልጽ የሆነ ጎል የማግባት እድል መፍጠር አልቻሉም እና ይሄ የፖርቹጋል ድክመት ነው። የባለፉት ጨዋታዎችም በሌሎች ጨዋታዎችም በጣም እንደዚህ በአፈክፍጎ በራሱ ሜዳ ላይ ተከማችቶ የሚጫወት ቡድንን አስከፍቶ ጎል የማግኘት ነገር ሲቸገር ተመልክቻለሁ። ይሄ አሁንም ቀጥሏል በፖርቹጋል በኩል። አሁን ሁለተኛው 45 ላይ ታክቲካል ቅያሪ በጋና በኩል የሚኖር ከሆነና ትንሽ የማጥቃት አፒታይት ካለ ምናልባት ከመጀመሪያው 45 በሁለቱም በኩል ከፈት ያለ ጨዋታ እናያለን ብዬ አስባለሁ።
ቤርናርዶ ሲልቫ በዚህ ቡድን ውስጥ የመጀመሪያውን 45 ስንመለከት ያረገጠው ሳር የለም ማለት እንችላለን ሰለሞንና በጣም ጥሩ 45 ደቂቃን አሳልፏል። ነገር ግን ቀደም ሲል ኤልመዲን ካለው የምስማማው የፖርቹጋል ብሔራዊ ቡድን በብዙ መልኩ ኳሱን ተቆጣጥሮ ተጫውቷል። ነገር ግን ፊት ለፊት ላይ ልክ ሲደርሱ ወይም ደግሞ የጋና ሜዳ ውስጥ ሲደርሱ የ16-53 ሲደርሱ ማለት ነው ክሊኒካል አልነበሩም። በዛ ላይ ያን ያህል ግልጽ ምድልም አልተፈጠረምና ቤርናርዶ ሲልቫ ላይ ትንሽ ነገር ማለት ብንችል
በርናርዶ እንደውም የመጀመሪያዎቹ 15 ደቂቃዎች ላይ የፖርቹጋል ብሔራዊ ቡድን በደንብ ኳስ ይዞ ጎል የሚያስቆጥሩ ላይ መስልበት ደቂቃ የመጀመሪያዎቹ 15 ደቂቃዎች ላይ ነበርና ለነዚህ ድሎች መፈጠር የበርናርዶ ሚና በጣም ጥሩ ነው። ዛሬ እንደውም ኦታቪዮና በርናርዶ ናቸው በጣም በፖርቹጋል ብሔራዊ ቡድን ቅድም አልመዲን እንዳለው ይሄ ቡድን ኳስ ይዞ ተጫውቷል ካልክ የነዚህ ተጫዋቾች ሚና ትልቅ ነው ብዬ አስባለሁ። ግን የመጨረሻ የቡድኑ የማጥቃት ሂደቱ ላይ አሁንም መወሰን አለበት። ጆዋ ፌሊክስ ፍጹም የመጀመሪያው 45 ደቂቃ ያሉት ንክኪዎቹ ጥሩ ያልነበሩ ናቸው። ሮናልዶ ላይ ያለው እይታ እኔ እዚህ ቡድን ውስጥ አማካዮቹ ጎል ማስቆጠር የሚችሉ ናቸው እኮ ስለዚህ በአጥቂ መስመር ብቻ ይሄ ቡድን ይጠቀማል ብዬ አላስብምና የፖርቹጋል ብሔራዊ ቡድን በአጠቃላይ የመጀመሪያው አጋማሽ እንደ ጨዋታ ካየን አስቀድሞ ከነበረው ግምት አንፃር በጣም ደካማ የተባለው ለተመልካች ብዙ ሳቢ ፉክር ያለበት ጨዋታ ተመልክተናል ብዬ ማሰብ ይከብደኛል። ግን ጋና ቀደም ሲል እንዳነሳ ነው ተከላካይ መስመሩ ከባድ ነው ለፖርቹጋል አጥቂ ስንል ነበር። ይሄን አይተናል። እነ ጆርዳን አዩ ላይ የተመለሱ እነ ኪውዴስ የተመለሱ በደንብ ሲያግዙት ነበር ተከላካይ መስመሩና ይሄ ነገር አሁን የሚቀጥል ከሆነ ስለዚህ ሊጠበቅ የሚችለው እንዴት ጋና ያጠቃል ለላምፒቲ ምናልባት በመልሶ ማጥቃት ጥሩ ናቸውና ተቀይረው የሚገቡበት እድል ካለ ጋና ምናልባት የተሻለውን ነገር ሊያሳይ ይችላል ብዬ አስባለሁ።
ክርስቲያኖ ሮናልዶ የዚህ ጨዋታ አስቀድሞም ቢሆን የትኩረት ነጥብ ነበር። ማዕከላዊ ነጥብ እሱ ነው። ከጨዋታው በፊት ብዙ አወዛጋቢ ጉዳዮች ነበሩ። በዚህ ጨዋታ አንድ በጣም ከሱ የማይጠበቅ ኳስ አንስቷል። የመጀመሪያ ኮንትሮሉ ስለተበላሸበት፣ ሌላኛው ደግሞ ግብ አግብቶበት ነበር። ግቡ ግን አስቀድሞ ፋውል ተሰርቶ ወይም ጥፋት ተሰርቶ ስለነበር አልጸደቀለትም። የሮናልዶ 45 ደቂቃ ይልመድ
በኮከብነት ዘመኑ የጠቀመውን ያህል አሁን ቡድኑ ላይ ሁሉ ነገር ትኩረት ወደሱ መሆኑ አሁን ቡድኑን የጎዳው ነው የሚመስለኝ። ሰሌ እንዳለው ቡድኑ ከአጥቂ ብቻ ጎል የሚጠብቅ ቡድን አይደለም። እነ በርናርዶ ሲልቫ እነ ብሩኖ ፈርናንዴዝ ጎል አስቆጣሪ ናቸው። እነ ካንሴሎ ራሱ ጎል የሚያስቆጥሩ ናቸው በተፈጥሯቸውና አሁን የትኩረት ማዕከል መሆኑ እሱ የፖርቹጋል ብሔራዊ ቡድንን እሱም የወትሮ ብቃቱ ላይ ያለ መሆኑ ትንሽ ጫና ውስጥ የከተተው ይመስለኛል። በስነ ልቦና በኩል ችግር የለበትም ሮናልዶ ምንም ችግር የለበትም። አንደኛውን 45 ደቂቃ ሞቶ ሁለተኛው 45 ላይ ሃትሪክም ሊሰራ ይችላልና ያ ጥንካሬው አብሮት ካለ ምናልባት ሁለተኛው 45 ላይ እሱን ማየት ምንችል ከሆነ ነው እንጂ በመጀመሪያው 45 የፖርቹጋልን ቡድን ነው የሱ የትኩረት ማዕከል መሆን ቡድኑን የጎዳው።
በሁለተኛው የጨዋታ አጋማሽ እንግዲህ የሚጠበቁ ነገሮች አሉ። በፖርቹጋል በኩል ከዋክብት አሉ እዚያ ቡድን ውስጥና ራፋኤል ሊያው አለ፣ ሌሎችም እንደዚሁ በጣም ጥሩ ተጫዋቾች አሉ። በጋናም በኩል አሉ። ይህ ጨዋታ በሁለተኛው የጨዋታ አጋማሽ ግብ እንዲቆጠርበት ከሁለቱ አሰልጣኞች ምን ይጠበቃል? ቅያሬዎች
ትልቅ ሚና ይኖራቸዋል፣ ጥያቄ የለውም። በጋናም በፖርቹጋል ብሔራዊ ቡድን በኩል ራፋኤል ሊያው ከጆዋ ፌሊክስ በጣም የተሻለው እንደዚህ አይነት አማካይ ባለበት ሁኔታ ላይ ማጥቃትና ጎል ማስቆጠር ከፈለክ አስፈላጊው ተጫዋች ነውና በመስመሩ በኩል እንዴት ፋይናል ሰርዱ ላይ ለመድረስ በጣም ማይቸገር ተጫዋች እንደሆነ እናውቃለንና እንደውም ሮናልዶ ጋር እኔ አሁን ቅድም ካነሳው ሐሳብ አንፃር ፍላጎት ነው ያለው በጣም አቅቶታል ብዬ አስባለሁ ሮናልዶና ግን በቆመበት ሁኔታ ላይ ጎል ማስቆጠር ከቻለ ያ የተነሳበትን አስገራሚ ነገር አይታል አይደል? ራፋኤል ሊያው ቢኖር ደግሞ በጣም ተጨማሪ ብዙ ነገሮችን የጎል ማግባት እድሎችን ያገኛል ብዬ አስባለሁ። በጣም አስፈላጊው ተጫዋች ነው። አሁንም ሊያው ምናልባት ተከላካይ መስመር ላይ ዲያጎ ዳሎት ለማጥቃት በጣም ጥሩ ተጫዋች ነውና እንግዲህ ሳንቶስ እንደዚህ አይነት ውሳኔ ሊወስኑ ይችላሉ። ዳሎት ሊገባ የሚችልበት እድል አለ። ግን በጋና በኩል አሁንም ምንም ጥያቄ የለውም አጥቂ መስመር ላይ ያለውን ነገር ቀንሰው በካውንተር ለማጥቃት የነ ላምፒቲ መግባት በጣም አስፈላጊ ነው። ተከላካይ መስመሩ መነካት የለበትም። ቶማስ ፓርቲ በጣም ጥሩ ነገሮችን የሚገኘውና ግን የማጥቃት ፍላጎቱ በጣም መምጣት አለበት። በጋና በኩል
በርካታ ተጫዋቾች እየተከላከሉ ነው። በጋና በኩል ምናልባት ካላቸው የተጫዋቾች ጥራትም አንፃር የጋና ብሔራዊ ቡድንም ብታያቸው በግላይ ብቃታቸው ጥሩ ደረጃ ላይ ያሉ ተጫዋቾች አሉ። ምናልባት ተከላካይ ላይ ኮሪደሩ ላይ መሮጥ የሚችል ተጫዋች እና የማጥቃቱን ማገዝ የሚችል ተጫዋች መግባት የለበትም ይላል
አለ። አሁን እዛው ሜዳ ውስጥ አሁንም ካንሴሎ እዛው ያንን ነገር ማድረግ ይችላል። ግን አሁን ያ ኮሪደር ተዘግቷል። የጋና ብሔራዊ ቡድን ሲከላከል አደራደሩ አምስቱ ከኋላ ነው ባክ ፋይቭ ሆነው ነው የሚጫወቱት በደንብ ተመልሰው ፉልባኮቹ አሁን ፉልባክ ብለን የምንጠራቸው አይደሉም ባክ ብቻ ነው የሆኑትና ስፔስ አጥተዋል የፖርቹጋል ፉልባኮችም የመስመር ተጫዋቾችም። የኳስ ቁጥጥር የበላይነት የወሰደ ቡድን ጎል የማያስቆጥር ከሆነ ፈርስትሬት እያደረገ ነው የሚመጣው። ያንን ነገር አሁንም ምልክቱን እያየን ነው። ብልጫ በወሰደ ሰዓት ፖርቹጋል ይሄን ሁላ የኳስ ቁጥጥር የበላይነት ወስዶ ጎል የማያስቆጥር ከሆነ ጫናው ፖርቹጋል ላይ ነው የሚሆነው። በአንጻሩ የጋና ብሔራዊ ቡድን ደግሞ እየተነሳሳ ነው የሚመጣው። ከ70 ከ65 ከ70 ደቂቃ በኋላ ጎል የማይቆጠርባቸው ከሆነ ያ ቡድን እየወረደ ሲመጣ በካውንተር በሚያገኙት የቅያሬ ካረጉና በካውንተር እድሎች መፍጠር ከቻሉ ጎልም ሊያገኙ የሚችሉ
ያው 38ኛው ደቂቃ ላይ ነው እኮ የማዕዘን ምት ራሱ ያገኘው ቡድኑ እስከ 35ኛው ደቂቃ ድረስ አንድም ኢላማ የጠበቀ ሙከራ አልነበረውምና ይሄ ቀደም ሲል የምድብ ላነሳው በማጥቃቱ በጣም ደካማ ነበር ለሚለው ኢናኪ ዊሊያምስም ጥሩ አይደለም ማለት ዛሬ በአብዛኛው የነበረው ሚና ጥሩ አይደለምና ስለዚህ ምንም ጥያቄ የለውም እዚህ የፊት መስመሩ ላይ ነው መሻሻል ያለበት እንጂ እንደ ቡድን ጥሩ ነገር አይቻለሁ ከጋና ብሔራዊ ቡድን።
ምናልባት ኦቶአዱ እንግዲህ በጨዋታው አጋማሽ ላይ በረፍት ሰዓት ላይ የሰጧቸው ምክር የፖርቹጋል ብሔራዊ ቡድንን ምን ያህል ይፈትናል፣ እንደዚሁም ደግሞ በመጀመሪያው የጨዋታ አጋማሽ 70% የኳስ ቁጥጥር ብልጫ ነበረው የፖርቹጋል ብሔራዊ ቡድንና ኳሱን እንግዲህ ተጫውተውታል፣ ግን በሙከራ ጥራት ያለው ነገር በመፍጠር በኩል ችግር አለባቸው። ለማንኛውም ሁለተኛ ጨዋታ አጋማሽ ከደቂቃዎች በኋላ ይጀምራል። ወደ ሜዳ እየገቡ ነው ሁለቱ ብሔራዊ ቡድኖች። ፖርቹጋል ከጋና ሁለተኛ የጨዋታ አጋማሽ ጀምሯል።
To either team in terms of half-time substitutions. If you have just joined us, Ghana in the all-white, kicking from left to right in this second half. They've had to be obdurate in defence against a Portugal side who have pressed but have really tested Lawrence Atazigi in the Ghana goal. It is going to be a fascinating 45 minutes ahead. As a reminder of the teams for you. Away by Salisu. Easily met by Cancelo. Here's Pereira. Guerrero. Little ball through to Otavio. 3 in the penalty area if he can get that ball across. But he can't. Well, Portugal are appealing there.
Yes, good 1v1. Takes it on the outside. I think it comes off the Portugal player last. I think it comes off Otavio, and I think it's a goal kick. I think it's a correct decision from the referee.
Salisu. And again, not the best of clearances. Ronaldo. Played back by Silva. Ronaldo waiting in the penalty area. It's towards Silva. Away by Samed. Fernandez wants to take the throw quickly, but not so. Diaz. Pereira. Guerrero. João Felix. Neves. Quickly across came Rahman. Won the physical battle there with Cancelo. It's essentially picked up exactly where we left off at the end of the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wondered if the second half, whether Portugal come out might keep a little bit more of double width, because against the 5-3-2, the spaces are down the side. So keeping your fullback and your wide player a little bit wider could give them an issue. Because who deals with the fullback, who deals with the wide player, and then you might be able to, if the midfield come out, can you go back into your overload? If it's the wing-back that comes out, now you can get down the sides, and then you start pulling the back three apart, and you might have more opportunities.
Ayew looks like he's taken up a little bit more of an advanced position, and Ayew trying to break in behind the Portuguese defence there. Diaz was having none of it. That's a foul, and that will be a second yellow card of the night. Ayew with the initial challenge, but it was Partey who came steaming in. It's Ayew who's come off the worst, and it was Andre Ayew who was shown yellow.
Yeah, I think he gave the ball away, and in his need and desire to go and win it back again for his team, he's just given away a foul, and it's from behind.
Change for Portugal then. William Carvalho. Looks like he's going to come on. He played in the only other meeting between these two countries at the 2014 World Cup, when both were eliminated at the group stage. Portugal winning that third group match 2-1, but they failed to progress out of the group, along with Ghana, losing out on second spot to the USA. Cancelo. Ayew. Kudus. Kudus booked late in the first half. Ayew early in the second. Ayew trying to get on the end of that, and in fact was offside.
I think he's just saying that he'd like the ball earlier. You know, he's checked his run and he's had to check again, and then he's offside on the second time.
Guerrero. Flick through by Ruben Neves. Portugal, for all that we think of them as one of the more successful World Cup teams of recent times, they've only won 2 of their last 9 at World Cup finals. Forward by Kudus. Nobody at the moment in the middle. Ayew now making a run into the penalty area, and the little flick from Williams didn't work. Kept in play by Seydou. Lovely play as well to get away from Guerrero. Seydou with the ball across. Arriving late was Rahman, and it was awkward to control as it bounced up possibly a little higher than he expected.
Yeah, really good play from Seydou. Just off balances, takes him on 1v1, gets down the outside, puts a great ball into the box. It just unfortunately kicks out.
Ronaldo. He was caught late. Ronaldo. No way past Daniel Amati. Cancelo. Portugal stopped, hoping for a whistle, which didn't come, and at the moment it's 4 against 3 in Ghana's favour. Kudus. Abdel Samed. Portugal now back in numbers. Kudus. Gets a corner in front of the Ghanaian supporters.
Yeah, and it's a good breakaway. I'd like to see Ghana be a little bit more positive with the numbers that they get forward.
Suleiman Tari amongst the VIPs, 3 times a Ghanaian World Cup player. 2006, 2010 and 2014. What a scene that is. Of their cheering could suck the ball into the net, it would do. Ghana corner then, their first of this second half. It's high, it was towards Salisu, and the eventual shot from distance from Aladou Seydou is wide. Ghana's first goal-scoring attempt of the match.
And I think if they're going to have more targets, more shots on target, they have to be more positive. When they're getting the ball in the attacking half and in the final third with comfortable possession, can they commit more bodies into the box? Because at the moment, they're almost 5v2 behind the ball.
Chase on for Williams, out comes Costa. Pereira, robbed by Ayew. by Otavio, and the Ghanaian captain. But he keeps doing that expression, doesn't he? Fernando Santos, the hand across the face. Cristiano Ronaldo might be a happier face on the Portuguese coach now. Ronaldo. Partey. Turn by Kudus. 4 against 4. Kudus trying to get away from Ruben Neves. Kudus!
That's great play by Kudus. He picks up the ball, drives into space, takes the space. He does have someone on his outside potentially to roll, but you can't blame him for having an effort on goal here. He's just put it wide. Just cut across it a little bit.
Might well have crept into the bottom corner had it been a touch more accurate. Diogo Costa hadn't necessarily covered the whole of his goal there with his dive. Problem here for Otavio. And in the meantime, Portugal are about to make their first change. William Carvalho is about to come on for his 3rd appearance at a World Cup finals. He played against Ghana 8 years ago in Brazil. And Otavio is the player who is going off. Carvalho on in his place. As a substitute in both World Cup qualifying playoff matches. They were actually his only appearances in the qualifying campaign for Portugal. Bernardo Silva. Felix. This is going to be another card for Ghana, and this time it's the right wing back, Aladou Seydou. So he joins Kudus and Andre Ayew in the notebook. And there's a little bit of afters as well, because Ghana are trying to bring João Felix back to his feet.
I think Seydou has every right to feel a bit of injustice there. He's not really put that much in terms of contact on him.
Oh, there is a little bit of contact. Now that is head to head.
You can't do that. No, I'll be surprised if that isn't looked at.
That all happened down below us as we and you were looking at the slow motion replay. And what is the referee going to do here? Well, this might be a second yellow for Aladou Seydou. Or whether the referee was just making a note of the initial caution. Well, you don't need to be a lip reader to understand that Aladou Seydou is on a final warning.
Yeah, he's treading a tightrope now.
After this.
Yeah, you can't move your head in that direction. You can't do that. He's treading a tightrope now. I wonder if Otto Addo might be thinking about making a change there.
We haven't had a red card at this World Cup so far. some way into the competition now.
Yeah, I think it's really important now that Sado gets himself emotionally back in control. Nothing silly within the next 5 or 10 minutes.
Diaz. Carvalho. Looking for the long diagonal ball. He got it long and he got it diagonal, but nothing else. Changes then for Ghana. Tariq Lamptey is going to come on, so it does look as though that is going to be the change that you were just suggesting a moment ago.
Yeah, I think that's a sensible change in the circumstances. It's hard enough to play with 11. You don't want to go down to 10.
Oh, but it's hard if you give away the ball cheaply like that, as Ghana did. Rahman brings it away. Samet. Salisu with the challenge.
And I think the referee has shown, you know, for this first 60 minutes, he's not going to give free kicks and things like that. You've got to get the ball, you've got to move it. And I think Portugal have got to make more of those opportunities when they win it on counters, especially in the final third, and be a little bit more direct towards the goal.
Osman Bukhari is the other player who's going to come on, so it's a striker and a defender for Ghana. Might his time on the pitch be drawing to a close? Iñaki Williams. Or are Ghana going to send on an additional striker? On that question of the referee, how quickly as a player do you almost assess what type of referee it is, whether it is going to be one who's going to be strict or lenient?
First two decisions you'll know, and you'll know whether it's worth leaving alone or whether it's worth potentially getting in his ear and forcing things a little bit. But yeah, you'll know straight away as a player.
Still 0-0. Just past the hour mark in Stadium 974 in Doha in this Group H match between Portugal and Ghana. Goalless draw earlier today between Uruguay and Korea Republic. So a winner tonight would see that winning team sitting proud at the top of Group H. Little flick from João Felix. Ronaldo down in the area. Penalty! Ghana surround the American official, who pointed straight to the spot.
Yeah, the referee didn't hesitate for 1 second there. They come together. I think it's 50-50. It's very hard. I wonder if he'll go across and look at the monitor and just double check. He does catch his left foot to right foot in terms of Ronaldo. So is there contact to Ronaldo's right foot? Yes. Is it enough? Only the referee can decide.
Mohamed Salisu with the challenge. Captain Andre Ayew leading the protestations. That's Cristiano Ronaldo's penalty history for Portugal. I can tell you, at the moment, we have no indication that there is an official VAR check. Lawrence Ati-Ziggy is the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo, the penalty taker. Ronaldo, who will create World Cup history if he scores by becoming the first man to score at 5 FIFA World Cups. He's been in this situation many, many times before. Lawrence Atizigi almost certainly hasn't. "64 minutes played. It's Cristiano Ronaldo with the opportunity to put Portugal in front. It's Ronaldo, it's 1-0 Portugal. And it's a moment of World Cup history. Portugal in front. And Cristiano Ronaldo becomes the first player ever to score at 5 different World Cups.
And I tell you what was fascinating about that, his team backed him. There wasn't many following in from the penalty. They all stood 3 or 4 yards back, and they knew he was going to score. Big player, big moment, big goal for Portugal.
This is the challenge again.
Yeah, you can see it. Ronaldo just gets his right foot to it first, and they just clash feet, and maybe there's just enough body contact there. So, yeah, I'm sure Otto Addo will not be happy about that. Fantastic finish, so much power, beats the keeper with the power. Because the keeper goes low, he has no chance to save it. Trademark celebration from Ronaldo on the biggest stage.
Portugal 1, Ghana 0. The first goal in Group H. That spot kick, Portugal's first attempt of the second half. Tariq Lamptey is on, incidentally. For Ghana, he's on at the right wing-back position instead of Aladou Seydou. Lamptey is with Brighton and Hove Albion in the English Premier League. Here come Ghana looking for an immediate response. Williams with the shot that loops up into the air. Ghana yet to have a shot on target. There is Tariq Lamptey. Born in England, had a couple of appearances for England under-21s, but switched to Ghana in July and made his international debut against Brazil in September. The other proposed change from Ghana hasn't actually happened as yet. Osman Bakari was ready to come on. But at the moment, he's sat back down again. Well, that goal will have to force Ghana to come forward in search of an equaliser.
Yeah, and I wonder at what point the coach makes that decision, because there's still quite a way to go in this game. You know, is it last 10, 15 minutes, there's a slight change in the way they play and they're more positive and get more numbers forward? Might see it as a bit high risk at the moment with the amount of minutes left to play in the game.
Ronaldo. Eight goals in 18 World Cup appearances now for Cristiano Ronaldo. Here comes Kudus for Ghana. Nicely done by Partey. Thomas Partey, it was always rising. Highest scoring men's player at international level, Cristiano Ronaldo. This penalty takes him up to 118 goals for Portugal. He's played in the last 12 senior tournaments for Portugal, and he has scored in all 12.
And yet Fernando Santos still doesn't look happy.
Lamptey. Laid back by Williams. Party. Just too strong on that far side for Rahman. What we've seen so far, if Portugal got a second goal, that might be it as far as Ghana's chances of getting anything out of this game are concerned. Foul by Lamptey.
Yeah, I think there's been limited opportunities for Ghana to create chances, so a second goal would probably put this game completely out of sight for them.
Having said that, though, in recent World Cup history, Portugal don't have the best of records in keeping clean sheets. Only one clean sheet in their last 8 matches at a World Cup finals. Carvalho. Header from Carvalho, on by Ronaldo. Felix couldn't get there. Salisu, the defender, just getting to the ball first.
Yeah, and Ghana pressing slightly higher, which is good in terms of trying to get a goal back, but you have to give something up, and by pressing higher, you're giving up space behind, and Portugal might recognise that and try and exploit it.
You might recognise those gentlemen as well.
Pereira.
Oh, neatly done. Daniel Amati. Chance for a shot from distance perhaps, and what a shot it was from Mohamed Kudus.
Yeah, Kudus has been the brightest player for Ghana this evening. Just sat up nicely on the volley. He hit it, struck it well, but a comfortable save for Costa in the end.
Salisu. Rahman. Williams couldn't get on the end of it, but Kudus does. Kudus to pull it back across. Ayew! Ghana are back level. Andre Ayew with the equaliser. They weren't behind for long.
No, great reaction, and those Ghana fans over there cheering their team on. But if you just look at the run here, I don't think he sees him because he comes from the blind side. Look at Kudus in behind the back shoulder, defender can't see him, puts the ball across at pace, and a good calm finish from Ayew, just arrives there central at the right time, little side foot finish. Game on.
On his 110th international appearance, Andre Ayew gets his 24th international goal. And the teams at this World Cup from Africa have their first goal as well.
Now how will Portugal respond? Will they quicken up their play?
So important for Ghana, as we mentioned a little earlier, to get the next goal of the game, and that's exactly what they've done through Andre Ayew. The two goal scorers, Cristiano Ronaldo with the penalty, Andre Ayew for Ghana. The two players who started tonight, who also started the only other previous meeting between these two countries, the group match at the 2014 World Cup. Little short from Partey. It was rescued by Samed. Well, that is just the huge boost that Ghana needed.
Yeah, absolutely. And this stadium's lifted and the players have lifted. It will give them a bit more energy in their legs to go forwards. But now they need to be disciplined. Next 5 minutes after a goal is really crucial mentally. So staying in this for the next 5. And then, do you stick or twist as a coach?
Just 8 minutes, Portugal were in front. Portugal are going to make a change, and so are Ghana. Just looking down below us, Rafael Leao is going to come on for Portugal, and Osman Bukhari, who was going to come on for Ghana a little earlier in proceedings, is going to come on, and so is Jordan Ayew, younger brother of the captain. But not quite yet. Fernandes. Towards Ronaldo. Felix couldn't get on the end of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Williams' number come up. He's done a lot of running, been isolated at times tonight. He's starting to look a little bit fatigued.
Two strikers then for Ghana. Chris Hughton behind there in the technical area, the former Republic of Ireland international, who is now the technical advisor to the Ghana national team. Well, is that a surprise, perhaps, that Andre Ayew's coming off? He's just got the equaliser, but he's also got a yellow card.
Yeah, I think this is probably a bit of both, and there was a break a couple of minutes before they scored, and he struggled to make the box, so I think there's a little bit of fatigue there. Get some fresh legs on, and then you have the chance then. Great finish, by the way. Then you have the chance to try and win it.
So Andre Ayew is off. The other player coming off is Mohamed Kudus. Again, perhaps a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah,
Portugal are making their change as well. On comes Rafael Leao. Now with Milan in Italy. 7 goals for them this season. Ruben Neves is the player who has gone off.
Yeah, a little bit surprised by Kudus coming off. I think he's been the brightest spark for Ghana. Might be protecting him now and saying a point might be what they want.
He too had already been booked this evening. Fernandes. Oh, he's played it through. Chance for Portugal. 2-1 Portugal. João Felix restores their lead.
Here is exceptional. In between, João Felix just gets off the shoulder. Really hard again for the defender to look at the ball one side, look at the attacker on the other, and a fantastic composed finish. Yeah, this is good play here. Look at the weight of pass. In behind, yeah, centre-back's playing him on side. And just a little dink over the goalkeeper. Great finish, really composed, just lifts it. No, the goalkeeper's going down low, just lifts it over him. Heartbreaking for Ghana. We just said the next 5 minutes after a goal become crucial, and now they've conceded.
Well, we often talk about a composed finish. That was one of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just under 5 minutes. It was all square at 1-1, and now perhaps a small smile on the face of Fernando Santos. He couldn't believe it. Look, he's still celebrating his goal with his teammates. It was 0-0 at half-time. We've had 3 goals since then. Samet. Ghana lose out. Fernandez. He's got options left and right here. That might well be offside, but the ball is turned in and the flag stays down on the far side.
It's either a brilliantly released time pass, or it is offside. It looked offside from up here, unless he's timed it to perfection. And by the way, that's a great finish. Just opened his body up and bent it round the corner into the far post.
Rafael Leao. A beat on for just a matter of minutes.
Partey doesn't scan here, doesn't know what he's on his back shoulder. Turnover, and these have been some of Portugal's most positive moments. Carries the ball really well. Oh, that's exceptional timing in terms of the release, and what a finish. Just opens his hips up, bends it round the keeper, and I think that might be this game a little bit out of reach for Ghana now.
Leao, only just on as a substitute. And he has provided an instant impact. 2 minutes and 42 seconds after coming on. What an introduction.
Now that is what you call an impact sub.
And just 2 minutes and 16 seconds between Portugal's second and third goals. Here they come again, Fernandez. Just stopped in his tracks by Jiku.
Yeah, that space on the counter-attack just in front of the back line is causing Ghana real problems. They need to probably secure that with their midfield. Otherwise they're going to keep getting into those spaces facing forward, and they're getting countered in behind then.
Samet. Amati. A little bit of afters there, which the referee will be keen to clamp down on.
You have to wonder where this Ghanaian team were emotionally after that second goal from Portugal. You know, they're one of the youngest teams in this World Cup in terms of experience as well, and being able to recover emotionally when you've got an equaliser, they go down the other end.
And here come Portugal once more, racing through on goal. It's that man again, but this time he can't find a way through. And eventually the flag is raised against Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, really good one-touch pass. He's just offside. Just check his run a little bit. Again, I have to say, great save from the keeper, though. He doesn't know he's offside at that point.
Is there a way back for Ghana? Ayew. Lamptey. Ball by Partey. And now there's a little touch off. Carvalho spreads it wide. João Felix. Well, he went down clutching his face, and he stayed down clutching his face as well. But the referee was right up with play.
Yeah, I don't think the referee sees much in this. He's not given these sort of fouls all night. He's just caught him there with his elbow across his jaw. You have to say, for all of Portugal's patient play, you know, they struggled to break Ghana down. It's actually been those counter-attack moments when they've been able to win it and go quickly that they've looked at their brightest and their most positive.
Portugal up against Uruguay in their next Group H match. That's at Lusail Stadium. And then they face Korea Republic at Education City. As for Ghana, they're up against Korea Republic at Education City next time out, before travelling to Al Janoub for their final group match against Uruguay. It's going to be a triple change for Portugal in just a moment. Time running out for Ghana. But as we've seen throughout this World Cup, additional time can be on the high side. Party. Fernandez looking for another defence-splitting pass forward. And now there was the target for that one. Cut out though by Jiku. João Paulina, João Mario and Gonçalo Ramos are the three players waiting to come on for Portugal for the final few minutes of this opening Group H fixture for both these teams.
Good opportunity for Portugal to rest a few players now ahead of the next game.
Fernandez. Leo. Leo seemed to have all the time in the world then. Here he is again. Just away by Pereira. Fernandez. It's all gone rather quiet inside Stadium 974.
Yeah, and I think it's difficult for Partey in there. He's getting a little bit overloaded. And he's getting two midfielders off either side of him, and they're able to face forward in those moments, and that's when they can get in behind and really hurt Ghana.
Here come Portugal again, hoping to get in behind the defence, but Leo can't control. And now the triple change will be made. First off, Bernardo Silva. João Paulina will come on in midfield. Cristiano Ronaldo will depart, no doubt, to a rapturous reception. Scorer of the first goal from the penalty spot, and João Felix, scorer of the second goal, is also leaving the pitch. Gonçalo Ramos comes on for just his second appearance for Portugal. He was uncapped when he was named in the squad initially. Yet again, Cristiano Ronaldo has created history. Find a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo is also the second oldest player now to score at a World Cup finals. Roger Milla of Cameroon still holds that record, and in fact he was actually presented with a special award today to mark that achievement. That presentation was made by Gianni Infantino. Here come Ghana. Great chance. Ayew! Oh, they've got a second! Jordan Ayew. Time is running out for Ghana, but there is still time. Can they come back and get a point?
Yeah, and whilst there's time, there's hope. And it's a ball in behind. Good run. Look look at this. Good timing. Great ball in behind into the space. And if you just look here, the defender just switches off. He doesn't open up his left shoulder, doesn't even see him. And it's a simple finish for him. I think Pereira would be really disappointed with his defending there. He's not opened up his shoulder, doesn't know he's there. Now what does the coach do? How does he change it? How does he get back in the game?
Osman Bakari celebrates. Bakari's goal. Oh, it's getting interesting out there now. Iñaki Williams was involved there with Pereira. And it's all getting very spicy following Osman Bakari's late goal for Ghana. Now, what's the referee going to do here? It's going to be a caution. And maybe more than one caution. I think both players are going to be shown yellow here. Danilo Pereira and Iñaki Williams. Following this little tussle. Well, look at that for additional time. So there is plenty of time. Ghana are about to make a double change. On will come Daniel Chere and Antoine Semenyo. Goal kick.
I'm of the opinion you might as well lose by 2 and go for it. If you're going to lose by 1, why does he go 3-4-3? Stick 3 strikers up there and have a real go in the last 9 minutes.
Here comes the double change then. Antoine Semenyo, striker. Daniel Kofi Chere, midfielder. Salis Abdul Sabet is withdrawn from midfield then. Semenyo immediately strides forward to add his presence to Ghana's attacking options. Spain's opening group match 4 years ago in Russia was a splendid 3-3 draw against their Iberian neighbours, Portugal. Could it end 3-3 again? Lamptey. Referee keen to clamp down on time wasting. You can see clearly pointing to his stopwatch.
It looks like with those substitutions made, there's been a slight tweak in the system. Looks like they've gone to a back 4. Possibly allowing 3 strikers to get up the pitch.
Portugal, as you'd expect, slowing things down as much as possible. sparse. Sliding challenge from Chure, but he couldn't get to keep possession. Rafael Leo trying to lay it across there to João Mario. Portuguese substitutes are all out in their technical area, clad in their orange bibs. The tension is palpable now. I said a few minutes ago it was all rather quiet, but that goal has totally changed everything. Here's Bukhari, the goal scorer, the man who got the second goal for Ghana. It's a yellow card as well for the challenge from Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, and goals change games, and this game's turned on its head a little bit. Giving the Ghanaian fans something to really get behind their team with.
Semenyo can't keep hold of it. João Mario wriggled his way clear. Palhinha. Leo. Neatly done. Palhinha. William Carvalho. Bruno Fernandes.
It's a shame because Ghana have had two opportunities to break, and Williams has pulled out to this right, and they've just cut back inside and given the ball away when they've had space to exploit behind.
Can Otto Addo's side do it? Guerrero to take the throw. Fernandes. Oh, that was straight into the face of Tariq Lamptey, who felt the full force of that. But as far as Portugal are concerned, it keeps the ball deep in the Ghana half, with the clock ticking on towards full time. All the way through for Palhinha. Carvalho, Fernandes. Carvalho. Ramos.
Clever play. He's just drawn the foul, eaten into the clock. I think if I was Ghana, I'd push two up front. So you've got two targets to hit. Anything you clear, at least you can go on the counter-attack.
Portugal will surely take this short and just keep the ball in the corner. But maybe not. Driven across, taken by the goalkeeper with a double-handed punch away. Firm challenge in from Cancelo. Driven in, and that was awkward for Diogo Costa, as Osman Bukhari looked to add to his goal tally for tonight, having scored Ghana's second.
Yeah, you can see what he's trying. He's just trying to bend that, I think, towards the far post, really trying to catch the keeper out.
Not long now. Portugal just seconds away from victory and going top of Group H. Ghana goal kick. Ati Ziggy will have to launch this downfield quickly and with some distance. Salisu. It has to go deep into the Portugal half.
Yeah, they need to get the ball forward.
Chede. Players in the middle if the cross can be delivered well. Costa gathers. And that might well be that.
And that's really disappointing. Ghana had good numbers on the back line there, and it's just the execution of cross. It wasn't good enough in that moment.
Oh, challenge coming in here. Williams down in the area, cleared away. That could have been a sensational end to this Group H match. And there still might be more goals. Bruno Fernandes. Leao. Portuguese substitutes all out inside their technical area, willing the referee to blow the whistle for full time. It's victory for Portugal. It was goalless at half-time, but we had 5 goals in the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo's penalty started it all off. Portugal winning. This the moment, right near the end. Was Diogo Costa even aware that the Ghanaian striker Williams was behind him?
Yeah, you could just see him pointing his defenders to say, I didn't know he was there, pointing his eyes. He had no awareness he was behind him.
Well, it could have been an extraordinary ending. It is a history-making evening, though. Portugal 3, Ghana 2.
ክርስቲያኖ ሮናልዶ 118ኛ ጎሉን በፖርቹጋል ብሔራዊ ቡድን አስቆጥሯል። ሁለተኛ የጨዋታ አጋማሽ ምን አይነት አስደናቂ ጨዋታን የተመለከትነው። ፖርቹጋል 3-2 በሆነ ውጤት ጋናን ማሸነፍ ችላለች። ክርስቲያኖ ሮናልዶ፣ ጃኦ ፌሊክስና እንደዚሁም ራፋኤል ሊአኦ ጎሎችን አስቆጥሯል። ለፖርቹጋል አንድሪያዮ እንደዚሁም ቡካሪ ናቸው የጋናን ጎሎች አስቆጠር የቻሉት። ክቡራን ተመልካቾቻችን ፖርቹጋል ከጋና ያደረጉት ጨዋታ 3-2 በሆነ ውጤት ተጠናቋል። እዚህ ስቱዲዮ ኤልመዲን መሐመድና ሰለሞን አባቡ በትንታኔው አብረውናሉ። አስቀድመን ግን የዋና አጋሮቻችንን መልእክት መስማት ይኖርብናል። ስንመለስ በትንታኔው እንጠብቃቸዋለን።